Guess what time it is?
What?
It's Morbin time. It's Morbin time. Morbin time.
So let me tell you this story, my people watching this video. A few months ago, I went to see Sonic 2. Actually, correction, I was about to see it, but then I saw that and I just decided not to see it. I was looking to see what else was on, and there was a movie called Morbius. I heard it wasn't really that good, so I decided to just, ignore it. But then a few months passed and it came out on home video. Well, no, I don't mean VHS. Well, actually no, it did come out on VHS. I guarantee you, it's somewhere on the dark web, somewhere around there, the dark web, the dark web universe, I don't know, of the Spider-Man films. It has a VHS version of Morbius somewhere, even though that film came out years ago before Morbius. But I eventually got around to watch it digitally, and I'll tell you this much: I made a grave mistake ignoring this film. I mean, the marketing for this film, it's basically Morbius being a Marvel legend. I mean, look, they're not wrong. Michael Morbius is indeed a Marvel legend. It's not I've only ever seen him in certain versions of the Spider-Man 3 video game and in the 90s Spider-Man cartoon.
I need more flash.
I mean, aside from that, I've not seen him in anything else. But no, who am I to question Marvel? They are indeed people who made the character, and they know what they're talking about. Who am I? Just some fella in his early 20s, talking about superhero films as a hobby. Nerd! But yes, I did see the movie eventually. What did I think of it? I mean, look, I know I said on my Twitter that I gave the film a 2 out of 10. You assumed it was terrible, and I wouldn't blame you, all one of you that's seen it, that one person being me, because that was supposed to be a 20. I forgot to put in a 0 next to the 2, so it's supposed to be 20 out of 10, basically implying that it's more than a perfect film. And I'm not saying films can't be perfect. I always have a philosophy when thinking about films, and that is that no film, or even TV show for that matter, is perfect. But Morbius transcends above all that. No wonder, this film got 100 million Morbius dollars, or Morbian dollars. I don't know, it's the same thing. Imagine the film being so good that it has its own currency. I mean, I just can't imagine that, really, to be honest. Jared Leto, he just embodies Michael Morbius so much, to the point where behind the scenes he would literally go to the bathroom in crutches, and you might call that douchey, it's a terrible thing, especially since he's infamous for doing it, on Suicide Squad. But it's Michael Morbius, he had to do it. It's no wonder the film did so well. I mean, the greatest thing then after watching the film was seeing all these, audience reactions in the cinema when they were watching it. And I remember from what I recollected when I was there, was people were just cheering every second. It was hard to listen to what was happening because people were just enjoying themselves. I'm speechless. And I thought No Way Home couldn't be topped, but clearly I was wrong. But I really like the bit where, you know, Venom, like, just appears out of nowhere, like, for no reason, and just decides to fight Morbius, like, and then, like, you know, like just look at this clip.
Time to die. No, it's Morbid time.
Honestly, like, that tugged on my heartstrings. Like, it said more than any Martin Scorsese film could ever do. I mean, like, I went through all the emotions, you know, like, I was filled with dread, I was crying, I was angry when Morbius was losing. A guy that played Doctor Who is basically evil Morbius. Like, his name isn't Matt Morbius. No, Morbius Smith. I mean, look, I could get things wrong, you know, and I'm not perfect like Morbius. You know, usually I need a script when I'm writing videos, and, you know, just basically to know what I'm saying. But, you know, Morbius, I heard, didn't even need a script, like, to be as good as it is. So what am I saying? It's just well written, it's well edited, and the opening title sequence and the end credit sequence was just so good, and it encapsulates everything the film stands for. You know, being very pretty, pink, and actually, why was it like that? I'm actually, like, it really has nothing to do with the film at all, but it's Morbius, so, like, I'd allow it. So what is the point of this video? I want you to go watch the film. It clearly didn't do well on its return to the cinema for a brief period of time. It only grossed like $85,000 in one day. Like, I mean, that's pocket change for a film. So, like, if Morbius is shown in your cinema, you know, do me a favor and go watch it. I am begging you to watch it. You know, once you see Morbius, you've seen every film. That's just what I'm saying. I'm just gonna wrap this up now. Yeah, again, just watch Morbius, okay? I'll see you later, and keep on morbing. No, the film's just actually bad. Please don't watch it.